Have you ever swung your legs out of bed in the morning, ready to start your day, only to feel them wobble beneath you? Maybe it was a sudden cramp in your calf, or a dull ache in your thigh, or just a shaky feeling that made you reach for the wall or the edge of the bed for balance. For so many Americans over 60, this is not a rare event, it's a daily reality. And what makes it worse is that we don't see it coming. Our arms may feel fine, our minds may be sharp, but our legs begin to betray us. Doctors and researchers agree your legs weaken first, and if you don't act quickly, that weakness can steal your independence, your confidence, and even your safety. But here's the hopeful truth. You can take back control. You can strengthen those legs again. And one of the simplest, most affordable, most natural ways to do it is sitting right in your fruit basket. Today we're going to talk about 6 powerful fruits that fight leg weakness, prevent cramps, and rebuild the strength you thought you lost forever. These aren't exotic superfoods you can't afford or can't find at your local grocery store. These are everyday fruits, trusted by doctors like Dr. Alan Mandell and backed by research, that can become your daily medicine for muscle strength. Why do the legs weaken first? It's not just about aging. Your legs carry your entire body weight. Every step, every climb, every bend puts stress on your leg muscles. Over time, if those muscles don't get the nutrients they need, they wear down faster. Add in the fact that many older Americans sit more, move less, and struggle with circulation, and you've got a recipe for weakness. But when you feed your legs the right fuel, you change everything. The cramps fade, the trembling steadies, and the strength returns. And the beauty of it is that fruit is not only medicine for your muscles, it's sweet, delicious, and easy to add into your day. Let's start with the first fruit, the banana. Bananas have been called nature's muscle food for a reason. They're rich in potassium, one of the most important minerals for muscle function. Every time your muscles contract, whether you're climbing stairs, standing up from a chair, or walking across the yard, potassium is at work. Without enough potassium, your muscles misfire, leading to cramps, spasms, and weakness. That's why leg cramps are one of the earliest warning signs of low potassium. But bananas don't just deliver potassium. They also contain magnesium, vitamin B6, and natural sugars that give your muscles quick energy. I remember speaking with John, a 72-year-old retired firefighter from Michigan, who told me his legs cramped so badly at night that he had to jump out of bed and pace the floor. His doctor told him to add a banana in the evening, and within weeks, the nightly cramps faded, he said. I never thought something so simple could make such a big difference. That's the power of giving your muscles the minerals they crave. The best part about bananas is how easy they are to add into your routine. Slice one into your morning oatmeal, blend one into a smoothie with milk, or simply eat one as a snack. They're affordable, widely available in every American grocery store, and they travel well. Keep one in your car, your bag, or on your counter, and you've got instant cramp protection ready when you need it. Think of bananas as your first line of defense against leg weakness. Now let's move to the second fruit, oranges. When most people think of oranges, they think of vitamin C for immunity. But vitamin C is also one of the most important nutrients for your muscles, especially your legs. Every time your muscles are stressed, tiny tears form in the fibers. Your body repairs those tears with collagen, a protein that strengthens the tissue. Vitamin C is the key ingredient your body uses to make collagen. Without it, your muscles heal slowly, your joints stiffen, and your legs grow weaker. Oranges are also packed with natural electrolytes that help your muscles stay hydrated. Dehydration is one of the leading causes of leg cramps, especially at night. If you've ever woken up with a Charlie horse in your calf, chances are you were low on fluids and electrolytes. Oranges solve both problems, delivering hydration and the raw materials your muscles need to repair. I'll never forget Martha, a 75-year-old grandmother from Texas, who told me she hadn't eaten fruit in years because she thought it was too much sugar. But her doctor explained that whole fruits like oranges don't spike blood sugar the way soda or candy does. He encouraged her to eat one orange every morning with breakfast. Within a month, her nighttime leg cramps had almost disappeared. She said, "I thought fruit would hurt me, but it turned out to be the one thing I needed." That's the American problem. We've been told fruit is too sugary, when in reality, it's one of the best ways to feed our muscles. The practical side is simple. Peel an orange and eat it whole, juice it fresh in your kitchen, or add orange slices to a salad. And if peeling is tough on your hands, buy pre-cut orange sections in the produce section. They may cost a little more, but they still deliver the same healing nutrients. Consistency is what matters. One orange won't fix your legs, but one orange every day, day after day, will start to rebuild strength from the inside out. When you put bananas and oranges together, you're already creating a powerful anti-cramp routine. Potassium from bananas keeps your muscles firing correctly. Vitamin C from oranges repairs them after use. Both deliver hydration and energy, protecting you from the sudden cramps and long-term weakness that threaten your independence. Think of them as your morning team. Bananas for steady energy, oranges for steady repair. Together they make breakfast not just a meal, but a muscle treatment. And this is only the beginning. We still have 4 more fruits to explore, each with unique powers for your legs. Some fight inflammation, some improve circulation, and others deliver magnesium and antioxidants that your muscles can't live without. When you bring them all into your daily life, you create a shield of protection around your legs. That shield keeps you walking strong, climbing stairs, and living freely, no matter your age. We've already seen how bananas and oranges can transform your mornings and calm the cramps that so many seniors wake up with. But 2 fruits are just the beginning. Your body needs a wider range of nutrients to keep those legs strong, steady, and free of pain. The truth is, each fruit carries its own unique medicine, and when you combine them, you create a safety net that protects your muscles from every angle. If bananas are the stabilizers and oranges are the repair team, the next 2 fruits are like your circulation boosters and your inflammation fighters. Because weak legs aren't just about missing minerals. They're also about poor blood flow and constant inflammation that wear your muscles down before their time. Let's talk about how the next 2 fruits fit into this picture. The third fruit is watermelon. When most people think of watermelon, they think of summer cookouts and backyard picnics. Sweet, juicy, refreshing, that's what comes to mind. But inside every slice of watermelon is a nutrient called citrulline, and this is one of the most overlooked keys to muscle strength. Citrulline helps your body produce nitric oxide, a compound that widens your blood vessels. Wider vessels mean better blood flow, and better blood flow means your leg muscles get more oxygen, more nutrients, and more energy every time you move. For seniors struggling with cramps or weakness, poor circulation is often the hidden culprit. Feet that feel cold, calves that cramp, thighs that tire quickly. All of these can trace back to narrowed blood vessels and reduced flow. Watermelon solves that problem naturally. Think about it this way. Imagine your muscles are like a city, and the roads delivering supplies are your blood vessels. If those roads are narrow and blocked, supplies arrive late and in small amounts. The city weakens. But if those roads are wide and clear, supplies flow freely, the city thrives and repairs happen quickly. That's exactly what happens when you eat watermelon. You're opening the roads so your muscles get what they need when they need it. I knew a man named Harold, 69 years old, who said his legs always felt heavy, especially when he walked uphill. His doctor ruled out serious issues but suggested adding more foods that support circulation. Harold started eating watermelon slices 3 or 4 times a week. Within a month, he told me, "I don't feel like I'm dragging cement blocks anymore. My legs actually feel light." That's the power of better circulation. And the good news is that watermelon is affordable, especially when it's in season. You can buy a whole melon, slice it, and keep it in your fridge for days. You can cube it, blend it into smoothies, or even freeze it for a cold snack. Every bite is hydration, electrolytes, and circulation support rolled into one. For Americans over 60, watermelon isn't just a treat, it's a tool to keep your legs moving. Now let's move to the 4th fruit, cherries. Cherries are small, sweet, and sometimes tart, but they carry a nutrient punch that's hard to beat. What makes cherries special is their high content of anthocyanins, powerful antioxidants that fight inflammation. Inflammation is like a slow fire burning through your muscles and joints. It doesn't always hurt at first, but over time it breaks down tissue, weakens fibers, and leaves your legs more vulnerable to cramps and fatigue. Seniors with arthritis or joint stiffness often think it's just part of aging, but much of it comes from inflammation running unchecked in the body. Cherries act like a firefighter, putting out those flames before they do serious damage. Research has shown that people who eat cherries or drink tart cherry juice experience less muscle soreness after activity, better recovery, and even improved sleep. Sleep matters because that's when your body repairs. If your legs are inflamed and you don't sleep well, the cycle of weakness continues. But if you calm the inflammation and rest deeply, your muscles repair overnight and you wake up steadier. One woman, Margaret from Pennsylvania, told me she had stopped walking with her senior group because her legs always felt sore the next day. She started drinking a small glass of tart cherry juice every evening. Within weeks, she said her soreness faded, her cramps eased, and she was back walking with her friends. She laughed and said, "I thought cherries were just pie filling, but they turned out to be medicine in a glass." The beauty of cherries is that you don't need a lot to see benefits. A handful of fresh cherries when they're in season, a small bowl of frozen cherries added to yogurt, or a splash of cherry juice in the evening is enough. And while tart cherry juice may be a little more expensive than some fruits, remember, you're not buying a luxury, you're buying muscle protection. When compared to the cost of pain medications, lost sleep, or physical therapy, a few dollars for cherries is a bargain. Watermelon and cherries work together in a powerful way. Watermelon improves circulation, delivering oxygen and nutrients to your leg muscles. Cherries reduce inflammation, keeping those muscles from breaking down under stress. One opens the highways, the other puts out the fires. Together, they keep your legs not only moving but thriving. And when you combine them with bananas and oranges, you've already built a foundation of minerals, repair, circulation, and recovery that makes cramps and weakness less and less likely. But we're not done yet. There are still 2 more fruits that bring even more unique benefits. One that loads your muscles with magnesium, and another that helps with hydration and energy in ways no other fruit can. When we bring all 6 together, you'll have a daily routine that not only prevents cramps but actively rebuilds your legs for the years ahead. We've already built a strong team with bananas, oranges, watermelon, and cherries. Each of them plays a unique role, supplying potassium, repairing tissue, improving circulation, and calming inflammation. But there are still 2 fruits left to complete this lineup, and these might be the ones that truly push your legs over the line from weakness back to strength. Because while minerals and antioxidants are critical, your muscles also need steady magnesium, hydration, and energy to function the way they're supposed to. Without those, no matter how much you stretch or walk, your legs will still feel like they're running on empty. That's where the next 2 fruits step in. The 5th fruit is the humble apple. Now, at first glance, apples might not seem as powerful as bananas or as specialized as cherries. But apples bring a combination of benefits that matter deeply for aging legs. First, they are rich in quercetin, a natural antioxidant that supports endurance and reduces fatigue in muscle tissue. Imagine your muscles as little engines. Quercetin helps those engines run longer before tiring out. That's why athletes often turn to apple extracts for stamina. For seniors, this translates to walking longer without feeling drained, climbing stairs without needing to rest, and simply moving through the day with more steadiness. Apples also deliver magnesium and small amounts of potassium, both critical for preventing cramps. And because apples are full of water and fiber, they keep you hydrated and satisfied, helping you avoid the blood sugar crashes that make your legs feel shaky. I once spoke with Helen, a 71-year-old from Nebraska, who said she never made it through grocery shopping without sitting down halfway through because her legs felt weak. Her daughter suggested she start carrying an apple in her bag and eating it as a mid-morning snack. Helen laughed at the idea, but within a few weeks, she noticed she could finish her shopping without stopping. She said, "It wasn't a miracle, but it felt like my legs finally had fuel again." That's exactly what apples do. They fuel you steadily, without the crashes that other snacks bring. The beauty of apples is their simplicity. You can eat them raw, sliced, or even baked with a sprinkle of cinnamon. They're available in every grocery store, at every price range, and they store for weeks in the fridge. A daily apple isn't just about keeping the doctor away. It's about keeping your legs strong, reliable, and ready to carry you through your day. Now let's finish with the 6th fruit, grapes. Grapes are small, sweet, and easy to pop in your mouth, but inside each one is a treasure chest of nutrients for your muscles. Grapes are loaded with resveratrol, an antioxidant that improves circulation, supports heart health, and reduces inflammation. Think back to what we said about watermelon improving blood flow. Grapes take that a step further by protecting your blood vessels from damage and keeping them flexible. Flexible vessels mean smoother circulation, which means your leg muscles get a steady supply of oxygen and nutrients. Grapes also contain magnesium and potassium, adding even more protection against cramps. And because grapes are full of water, they hydrate you naturally. One man, Arthur, 76 years old, from Kentucky, told me he had given up on his daily walks because every time he tried, his calves cramped within minutes. His doctor suggested he eat a small handful of grapes before his walks. Within weeks, Arthur said he could finish his route without pain. He said, "I used to think fruit was just dessert, but grapes turned out to be the tool I needed to get my legs back." That's the real power of these simple fruits. They're not luxuries, they're tools of independence. The best part about grapes is their versatility. Eat them fresh as a snack, freeze them for a cold treat, or toss them into a salad. They're easy, affordable, and effective. A handful a day can make a difference you'll feel in every step. Now let's step back and look at the big picture. 6 fruits, each playing its role. Bananas bring potassium to steady your muscles. Oranges deliver vitamin C to repair and protect. Watermelon boosts circulation through citrulline. Cherries calm inflammation with anthocyanins. Apples fuel your endurance with quercetin. Grapes keep your blood vessels flexible with resveratrol. Together, they form a daily shield for your legs. A shield that protects against cramps, steadies your balance, and gives you back the confidence to move freely. But here's the truth. None of this works if you don't make it consistent. Eating a banana once a week won't protect you. Drinking cherry juice once a month won't calm your inflammation. Just like brushing your teeth, the benefits come from daily practice. That's why I challenge you to make these fruits part of your daily rhythm. Maybe start your morning with a banana and an orange. Add watermelon with lunch, or cherries as an evening snack. Keep an apple in your bag for the afternoon, and finish the day with a handful of grapes. It doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to be complicated. It just has to be consistent. Imagine yourself 30 days from now. Instead of bracing for cramps when you stand up, you rise with confidence. Instead of dragging your feet through the store, you walk with steady steps. Instead of dreading the night cramps that wake you at 2 a.m., you sleep through the night waking refreshed and ready. That future is not only possible, it's waiting for you if you start today. And I want you to remember something important. Your legs may weaken first, but that doesn't mean your story ends here. With the right fuel, your muscles can rebuild at 70, 80, even 90. You are not powerless. You are not finished. Your best years are still ahead, and these 6 fruits are tools to help you claim them. Every bite is an investment in your strength, your independence, and your freedom. So here's my call to action for you. Starting tonight, add one of these fruits to your day. Tomorrow, add another. Build your routine one step at a time until all 6 are part of your life. Give it 30 days. See the difference. And then come back here, because this channel exists for you. Every week we share strategies, foods, and habits that make you stronger, healthier, and more independent. Don't let this be the last time you take a step forward. Subscribe, return, and keep learning with me. Because your journey doesn't end here. It begins here. Remember this, your legs may weaken first, but with the right choices, they will also strengthen first. Bananas, oranges, watermelon, cherries, apples, grapes, simple fruits, simple steps, powerful results. Take them, trust them, and let them carry you into a future where every step is strong, steady, and free.